Hi guys, so for today's project we're going to do a fall wreath. I went around the garden I think last week and I cut a whole bunch of stuff and I dried them in the potting shed. I went through the garden and I cut a whole bunch of zinnias. I cut some sunflowers, at least the smaller sunflowers. Then I just tied them up and I hung them from the rafters in the potting shed and I let them dry. These are not completely dry, but they're pretty close, the heads are. They're gonna work really well for what we're gonna do as far as not having them be so dry that they're brittle. These are still a little bendy, so that'll be perfect. I also cut some sedum, thought that would look real nice. There was a whole bunch of these. I think these are called blanket flowers. They have a nice little seed head at the end after all the petals fall off. These are actually left over from springtime. These are flowers from the garlic that was in the garden. I saved those. There's some hydrangeas. These are the seed heads of coneflowers. These are some other seed pods that were out in the garden. These were flowers. I just can't remember the name of these. It started with a C. It'll come to me though, I think. These are some alliums that were in the garden. Those will be kind of nice. I went out in the field and I got some of this grass, kind of seed head stuff. These were in the garden too. These are just some more grass. I just cut them and filled. This right here is not from the garden, it's cotton, but I did have it and it is a natural, so I thought that would be good. And I also have this. Y'all are gonna laugh. This is actually corn husks. I was peeling corn the other day for dinner and I was like, oh, that might be good. It's a natural product. It might be kind of neat in the wreath. So I cut it and I kind of tore it into smaller pieces and it was kind of cool because when it dried, it curled. I don't know if y'all can see all that. There's just all these little curls. So I thought that would be kind of neat in the arrangement. And I also have some of these. I didn't grow these either, but they're nice little seed heads. So I thought that might be kind of nice in the arrangement too. So with all of that stuff, what I've got here is I've got just a 16-inch metal wreath hanger or wreath, and some floral wire, and then just some scissors and stuff, some wire scissors to cut things as I go along. So it's going to be hard because the table's not as big as I think I need it to be, but I think we'll make it work. So what I'm going to do is, to get this started, I'm just going to take the floral wire and I'm going to loop it around one of the brackets in the wire or the wreath hanger, and that's my wire right there. So what I did was I just tied it around there, and this is going to be my wire. And we're just going to leave this in one piece, and what we're going to do is we're going to make little bundles and we are just going to wrap them around the wreath as we go along. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring the camera over here a little bit and I'm going to put it so that you guys can watch me do this. Okay, so I think you'll be able to watch this way. So what I've done again is I have my wreath and I've taken some wire and I put it right here on the side, and here it is right here. We're not going to cut this, we're going to keep it in one little piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to make little bundles. I made one right here, and we are going to take the bundle and we are going to put it on the wreath form. And we're going to wrap it, pull, wrap, and pull. But you're going to pull it snug, but not so hard that you put the wire through your material or you break the wire. You don't want to break that wire. So we're just going to make little bundles. In the next bundle, we're going to go in the opposite direction. So we went this way, and now we're going to go this way. and we're going to pull it down a little bit. Then we're going to wrap it, pull it snug, wrap it, pull it snug. We're going to take our next bundle and we're going to put it in the center. Pull it, snug, pull it, snug. And our next one, we're going to go and start all over again. And we're going to put it on the outside. Okay, so you see how I've done that, going back and forth, just like that. So now I'm gonna just pull the camera back a little bit so you guys can watch the whole thing. So as I'm going along, if you'll notice, I'm using the staples like the corn husk, the grass, and these seed heads. Those are pretty much my staples of as I'm going along and doing this. Before, when I was gonna do this one, I had this one, but this is too close to that. So I wanna separate it and probably put it down here somewhere. Okay, as you start getting closer to the end of this thing, that's where you want to just lift up and kind of tuck them in there. And you'll have to make smaller bundles. This last little bit, you can go in and you can just kind of fill in little spaces with some of these leftovers. Of course, I don't really have a whole lot that's left over. Okay, when you're done, you just flip it over gently, and we will cut off our wire, and then you're just going to weave it in here. Just weave it into the back. And there it is. What do y'all think? Whoops. There it is. So I'm going to clean this up and then I'm going to hang it up and I will show you what it looks like on the door. Okay guys, there it is. All done. Hanging up on my front door. Looks pretty good. I'll get a little closer for y'all so you can see it. See my reflection in the window. My shadow. But yeah, there it is. All done. I'm pretty happy with it. It came out pretty good. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you're all having a great day. And I will talk to you in the next project. Bye.